is our first episode of the King's Court.
This is King's Court. Welcome. This channel's dedicated to reviewing board games and just general board game talk. Son here.
Mom here.
Yes. So our first game that we're going to look at is a game that we made ourselves. It's called King of 20, and it is a math game, but it's not like math games you've heard of in the past. It's actually fun.
Right.
You'd say, yeah. A lot of the math games that are out there are mainly just educational games, but we really think that ours is for people who like board gaming, just casual board gamers.
Yeah, adults.
Yeah. And out right now we have the King of 20 board, which is pretty solid. It's made out of wood and it has nice handles on the back of it. We have the tile holders, which are also wood, pretty sturdy.
Got your felt tile sack. I like that. And then the tiles in here. Wooden.
Yeah, wooden squares. And the point of the game is to get the lowest score, unlike most games that are out there. And how you do that, you use these tiles, some of which are labeled with words, minus, plus, times, and divide, which isn't out here.
Over, you mean?
Over.
Yeah,
divided
we don't
by.
use the word divide.
It's a little bit long word. And number tiles, which is 1 through 9. And what you do with those, you make expressions, which, here's an example of one that someone might make. 2 plus 7.
We're looking for the difference between the solution and the number 20, because you're trying to make an expression whose solution is as close to the numbers 20 as possible.
Yeah.
So 2 times 9, for example, solution is
18.
And the difference between 18 and 20 is
2.
Right. So
And
your score in that case would be 2.
And so, 4 times 5?
20.
This 20, this difference is nothing, which is exactly what you want.
Right. First score is 0. Because we're trying to get the lowest score possible.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's pretty much
I think we
the
should
gist
just
of it.
play.
Get these back in there.
Yeah. I'm going to keep the scoreboard over here, the score sheet. Back into the tile sack.
So the first order of business with this game is to see who goes first. And how we do this is we both take one tile.
We're going to compare tiles that we brought out of the sack. I got mine.
Blindly, of course. So
Got a 9.
She got a 9 and I got an over. And in this game, 9s, or any number, beats any operation.
So the over for you is the operation divided by. It's the operation of division. Yeah. But in terms of figuring out who goes first, it's the lowest number.
Lowest number
Trumps.
or a number at all.
Right.
If we had both gotten operations, we would just try again.
Yeah. Put them back and try it again. Okay.
Right, so
that goes back in. Shake it up. And I'm going first, right?
Yes. And in this game, everyone's hand has 5 tiles in it.
Okay, I'm laying them out here. Huh. This is my hand. I'm going to sneak this into the camera. So, I wouldn't say this is a good hand. Seeing as I have to go first, I really can't come up with an expression whose solution is anywhere close to the number 20. So in this case, I think I'm going to trade in my tiles, son.
Because there's a few options over there,
Yeah. I'm going to trade in my tiles and get a penalty of 10 points.
Yeah.
So here I take out the score sheet. Let's put our names down. Ishmael. Mom. And what's the date today? It's the 5th, 2013.
Oh, yeah. I wrote 12 on something this morning.
Wow. Okay. So I went first, and we're not doing a solution here. So nothing there. And my score is actually penalty, 10-point penalty. And let's see, what will I trade in? I think I'm going to go with...
I noticed when she as she trades in.
2 tiles.
Yeah, as she trades in, that the penalty of whether you traded 3, 4, 1, or all of them is just 10.
Passing is 10-point penalty. Trading in anything from any number of tiles from 1 to 5.
You know, I also have a very, not actually one that's almost impossible. So I think I am also going to trade in, get rid of some of these ones that aren't beneficial to me.
Wait, you got to take your tiles first?
Yes.
Got to take your tiles first?
Yes. You got me. There you go.
Believe it or not,
And this actually looks better for me.
well, my situation is not improved. As you can see, not improved at all. I think I'm gonna... Well, first, let me record your penalty. So you got nothing for your solution. 10-point penalty. And I am going to... Tough decision to make, but I'm sticking with just a 2-tile trade-in. Another 10-point penalty.
Okay. Might be my game.
Still early, son. Still early. Did another 10 points, and I'm already up to 20 points on the scoreboard. Go for it.
Alright, so I got really lucky and actually got the holy grail of all King 20ness.
All King of 20ness. The
Yes.
ultimate score.
Yes.
5 times 4. Solution to that equation is 20.
Just exactly
And
what
the,
I want.
yeah, and the difference between 20 and 20 is 0, so the score is 0. And he now has a grand total of 10 points.
Yes.
Okay. My turn. I'm gonna match that score here and now.
Okay.
There you go. 5 times 4. That's a solution of 20 for me, which gives me a score of 0, the ultimate score. Okay. Let me get 2 more tiles out of the bag. Replenish my tiles here.
Okay. I think for my next one, I'm just going to use what's already there. I'll do 8 times 3 for 24. And my score will be 4 there, because it's 4 away from 20.
Okay. So already it's 14 to 20. Hey, got Ishmael leading by 6 points. It's not a lot early in the game.
Oh, it's already closing.
It is my turn, right?
Yeah.
7 times 3 gives me 21. 21.
Oh! I think I got something.
Okay, Ishmael, what do you have?
So I have 24 minus 3, also 21. Score of 1. And as you've seen probably already, on all our turns we aren't always even using operations. Like for my 8 times 3, I just put those down because times was already there. Because in this game you have a few options. Like I just did, you can extend what's already there, or you can kind of side branch off, which like I could go that way perhaps, or make something that goes this way off the 8. There's a couple options open to players.
You know that there's a way of timing the turn, isn't there?
Yeah,
That's an
it's an optional. We do it does come with an hourglass, but
And is that a 1 minute timer or a 3 minute?
a 1 minute timer. But we'll give her this one. And actually, another way to play would be with 7. The game goes a little bit faster, a little bit
You
easier.
mean 7 tiles?
7 tiles for each
In each
person.
hand? Okay.
Or maybe 7 tiles for one person if you're gonna make it extra hard for the other person.
So a handicap would be the person with the 5s
Yeah.
tiles. Okay. I'm gonna go with this. Okay, 9 minus 5 is 4. Times 4 is 16.
Alright, so that's another one that comes up. That she put it in front and it affected what comes later. And what you might have noticed already is that we are not using the rule of operations.
We're not following the order
Not
of
following it
operations.
right now. No.
We're doing left to right, top to bottom.
Yep, just read it straight across.
Let me get my score in here. That was 16, right? Which gives me a score of 4. All right, Ishmael, it's your turn.
Okay, 16.
9 plus 7. Okay. Well, you know, given my situation here, it's really a good thing that he gave me an opening.
Oh. Yeah, I kind of set her up with that
I
plus,
appreciate
right?
that greatly. So what I'm going to do here is sneak this in. Right?
24.
24. But what did you have? I didn't get your score down, Ishmael.
9 plus 7 for
16?
16.
So, solution is 16. Your score is 4. So that gives you a grand total of 19. And that's to my 25. Then I went and I got 24, which gives me a score of 4. Now I'm up to a total of 29. And it's your turn.
Nice. 21. Going this way. I used her 24, took 3 off.
This is hard to take, but I keep being stuck with a bad hand. I mean, in this situation, it doesn't give me a lot to work with. Yeah, I have to go with the penalty. Here, I had no choice, because anything I put down would be much greater than the 10-point
Yeah,
penalty.
so it makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. I'm just forced to do it. I'm going to go ahead and take 3 out of the bag. And exchange 3.
Okay. Looks like I'm going to go with 15. By doing 21 minus 5, minus 6. So this whole thing, 8, 3, 3, that's 21. And I subtracted 6 from that for 15. We can be opening a way for her to get back.
Well, I mean, are you really opening anything up? Because what do we
Oh, yeah,
have?
well,
We've got a minus and a minus. For this match, I'm going to keep struggling on. It's early, you know, so hopefully I'm going to be able to catch up.
I got over one, which pretty much just repeats anything that's in front of it. It's good for me this time.
So it's 25 to 49. I can put down a good score at this point. Thank goodness. 5 times 4 is 20. What do we call this, Ishmael?
Yeah, that one's kind of hanging there, but that's fine because there's nothing here. It doesn't really mean anything.
So it's a hanging operation, basically.
Hanging.
Now this spot, though, is gone. Because one of the rules states that we can't make two expressions in one turn. So if you put a number down there...
That seems to be the only place that it's happening right now. But
yeah,
that comes up a lot in the game.
So this spot is
dead space.
Dead space.
Okay, I'll look for a place for my tile now. I think I'll go with 24 as the times.
3 times 8. Okay.
Could use it somewhere else. But 24 over 6 is 3. No. Wow. 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And you've made it to 11th grade.
Okay.
Take the easy way out.
Okay.
Rack myself in a 20 right here.
Get rid of that over.
So,
that's good.
yeah, 5 times 4 is 20, over 1 is 20, over 1 is 20. Divided by 1 is 20, divided by 1 is 20.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's use minus. Nice. So we've got 19. Put a little minuses on the board, just what we need. Better than 10. was this? 17? No, this is 19. 17. Which is actually
No, that's good.
That's good. 17's good. Oh. Yeah. So this is an interesting thing, part of the game. So 9 over 3 is 3.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so that's a thinking one. So 18. I think that I am in the same boat as her right now. I will have to trade in some of mine.
So this is 21, right?
Oh,
is
that's
it?
a pretty good one. 14. Yep. I'm sorry. 24 minus 3 is 21, and plus and minus 6. No difference.
Okay. So right now the score is 57-85. You've got basically a 30-point lead.
Okay. I have a chance to get 10 points right here, and I think I'll take that instead of trading.
Okay.
I think I'll go with that.
All right.
Actually, I should have traded.
Okay.
I'd be giving that away. It's the best. It is the best, but it's still also not strategy-wise the best.
I think I have to assume that you might use this, so I better take it. 2 times 8, 16.
Oh, okay, 16.
Okay.
Is it? What's the score?
The score is, you just went, right?
Yes.
And what'd you get? 16?
Yes.
94 to 92.
So
So there's no tiles left in the bag.
yes.
And now it's 98 for you, 92 for me.
Who went first? You went first?
Yeah, I went first. No, who just went just now?
I just went.
And I went first.
Okay.
And you took the last tile. So you ended the round just now. Because I went
Yeah,
first.
So you should go once.
So I
the
go
way-
once and then you go once.
So the way the game ends is
So
that
I won.
once.
I mean, unless, you know. No, actually, this move is going to
It's
steal
98,
your...
98.
No, it's 98 to 92.
Oh.
So if I can keep
You got
it...
0? Oh, yeah, you got 0. That's
Yeah, if I can keep it to less than 6 at this point, I win.
right. Okay. So the way the game ends is that once we've run out of tiles in this, we finish the round, and a round being whenever after the last person's turn. I happen to be the last person, so the round has ended. We each get one more turn.
And there's no penalty for any tiles that are left in the rack.
Yeah.
So I have to just
It's the best
figure
score
out
you can
how to
possibly
go
do.
here. And that, yeah, with the score being 98 for you, 92 for me, lowest score wins. I've just got to keep my score under 98. And everything's ramped up in this direction too.
Somehow, usually the games flow this way, but
Yeah,
this one stayed far.
it didn't flow that way at all. So 9 over, that's 3 times 6 is 18. This is a perfect 20 right here. And then that spot's gone anyways.
You can't use that. Yeah.
Can't use that. The 16. 18. I'm gonna have to go with this. 10. All right. Oh man. So I got 102.
So I think it's better than 4.
Yeah. Let's see what you can do. See what you can
In this
do.
situation. So right now it's 98 to 102. Looking for. You'd be surprised. This end of the game, sometimes like just put one down one tile and you get
Now
0.
but this is the thing where a timer could really make or break things.
Yeah, she had a timer. If either of us had a timer, it would have really changed it. It's all
I mean, you've had time to think about where you're going to go.
and I still not going. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna call it that I can't go.
You can't make better than 4 points?
If I can make an equation at all.
Really?
I have all numbers.
Really?
Yeah, I can't do better than 4 points.
Wow. Wow, Ishmael. You see?
Yeah.
It wasn't hopeless for me.
Yeah, you were the one.
And how many times did I? 1, 2, 3, 4. Just looking at the scoreboard.
You added
here.
50 points by.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Wow.
5, 6. Yeah, I had 6 times where I traded in, and you had 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So only a difference of 20 points, really.
So yeah, it was a 20-point penalty, pretty much.
Yeah,
You came back.
I came back.
Yeah, and tooth and what is it? Tooth and nail.
I clawed my way
Yeah,
back
exactly.
with tooth and nail. Yeah. Let me see if I could have done something with this. Oh, you have a minus to work with. What about +4 right here? What did that mean?
This is like 9. Like what is this?
No, this is it. You could have done +4.
What is it?
3 times 3 is 9. +6 is 15. Right? +8.
Wait, what? This was. I didn't even see it. It was right in plain sight.
Yeah, you didn't see it.
Okay.
Oh,
You still
right.
won,
I'm
but-
sorry. I'm sorry. 3 times 3 is 9.
What was it?
+6 is
I
15.
thought there was some times in there.
+8 is 23. +4,
No, I would have lost.
27.
Would have lost still.
By 3 points.
Yeah, well, I called it. I think I might have saw that, but it was.
You think you might have?
Yeah.
Okay, son. Or what
If I
else?
had
What about
ones.
right here? No.
I can't go there.
No, can't go there. Wow. But you knew it was going to come to that. When I had multiple hands of all numbers, you knew that it had to balance out the opposite way at some point. Someone would have a hand of all operations. Yeah. Okay, so this was our first play on YouTube, and this is the first of many to follow. We need to keep an overall tally of Mom versus Ishmael.
Yeah, so
Mom versus Ishmael.
Mom barely scraped to win.